Nola Be Real back at y'all once again. Just coming to, we're going to start. First of all, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. You heard me? Comment, like, share, whatever, you heard me? But today, look, we're going to talk about HollyGrove Eastside, a.k.a. Job Code Side, a.k.a. one of the most popular sides of HollyGrove, a.k.a. one of the most popular hoods in the 17th wall. I mean, you to be jumping. I know. I'm from jump. I know. So, boom. So, HollyGrove Eastside, it consists of a few people on HollyGrove Eastside. We got Uncle Wiley, Hardy, the brothers off Eagle Street. I ain't gonna say too many now. I say one of them top, all these people that I'm talking about now, they business owners, they own businesses, they done did their time already, you know. They real. They stand up guys, they what it is. They the definition of hustling, making money, doing what they gotta do and dipping on out. Man, they be having some people on YouTube, they ain't really keeping the gangster like they supposed to, man. I really be feeling like that. So I'm just, but let's get to it though. On the east side of HollyGrove, for the watchers, the ones that ain't from New Orleans, that ain't, tuned in with HollyGrove, aka the 17th wall, Job Code side HollyGrove is on L-Line Highway. It's crossed over there by L-Line Highway. It separate the west side of HollyGrove. They got an L-Line Highway and the train track separate east side and the west side of HollyGrove. So, in more sense, you got Mid City that's connected more to the east side. Mid City, that's hood too. That's hood too. We was Mid City, HollyGrove, all that was together. So, you had a lot of dudes that was from Mid City that used to come to HollyGrove to hustle or whatever, do whatever they was doing, just hang. Because it was all family. All our families was in both sides of HollyGrove. Well, not both sides of HollyGrove, but Mid City and HollyGrove. You had some upstanding guys like that was getting money. Like I said, Uncle Wiley, Hardy, I could go down the line. They got a lot of niggas off that side that really was eating. Like I'm talking about some real, like niggas was getting some money. Shit went bad, but I ain't gonna say that's life everywhere because I don't feel like shit's supposed to go bad in all the hoods and all that what happened and all the dip that happened. But shit happens. That's life. You gotta move on. You accept the bitter with the sweet and maintain. A lot of people don't understand that. So look, HollyGrove Eastside, see, my mama stayed on, I believe that was 4001 Eagle and Peach. I won't say because my partner Brandon them, they stayed behind us. Coretta them stayed on side of us. Yeah, that was Eagle Street. So, and then they had Benjamin School right there across the street from my mama's house. And then they had Job Corp right there. Down the street, we got Rogers store. We got another store right there on L-Line right there. And they were selling clothes and shit on L-Line too. And then you had Miss Harper them down there selling the candy. Miss Harper them, all them, they had the swimming pools, all of that type of shit going on. So, but to make this make sense to y'all, why I'm getting on here talking about this, because there's a lot of people like, the real not getting their recognition. Like, it's a lot of fake being told that ain't the real being told, like, far as the good. Everybody won't tell the bad. Everybody won't tell, oh, this nigga was shooting him, or this one was shooting this one, or this one was doing this. But let's talk about the OGs who wasn't on that. Let's talk about the OGs who really was just on really getting money, taking care of the hood, doing what they got to do. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna tell the good sides of this. I don't want to tell too much of bad. That shit make a nigga getting their feelings about their partners and all that. I ain't telling no bad. Even when I go on a part 2 and part 3s of this, it ain't gonna be me telling no bad sides. I ain't telling no all the bad sides of my days in the project and all that. I won't tell all good. I want y'all to hear some of the good shit that was going on in our hoods. So, boom. Look, on HollyGrove Eastside, y'all. Look, Big Freedom them, all them used to be on HollyGrove Eastside, y'all. You can ask who you want to ask. The Wiggle Bitch Bus, anybody, they'll tell you. Y'all know, like Big Freedom been coming over there since that been with Big Freddie. You heard me? Way before then, really, we had the hood bar over there. Yeah, for everybody know on the east side, they had the bar on the side. On that side, they had tips on west side too. So we gonna get to that, but we talking about what's going on now. So don't come on my shit talking about, oh, where they had big time tips, nigga. My grandma stay on that side, nigga. I know. We ain't talking about all that right now. We talking about the east side right now. This part one. We got part 2, part 3, part 4 coming, all that. So y'all just stay tuned. We talking about part 1 right now. We talking about HollyGrove Eastside, how it was popping. So yeah, let's back to it. So you had niggas like all my partners and niggas that I was growing up under, Lil Wayne, Kendrick, Pokey, Snag, all of them, Maul, all of them, that was all my partners, like, John Wayne, you had all of these niggas, Jerry, you had all of these niggas on the east side that was really getting some money, riding Camaros. My dog John Wayne been started there with the Z28s and all that. This nigga been riding Camaros, man. Man, been doing that with the Camaros, all of that type of shit. This nigga the one started me doing music in cars. This nigga ain't want to go pay nobody. That nigga knew I knew what I knew. That nigga like, man, look, I'm gonna pay you. Look, just do the music in the car. But to make a long story short, it was different over there. And when I say different, I'm not saying in no bad way. It was a one of a kind side. Cause you had love over there. A nigga catch you slipping, or they feel like you doing something wrong, they go catch you. You had two of them, all of them, man, like damn. Man, I could go on and on, man. Look, you had two of them, you had motherfucking, let me just visualize this, y'all. Like we could go all the way back on the backside of HollyGrove, y'all. We had Mike and them, Lee Toll and them, y'all. Like, look, let's go further back. This about to fuck a lot of people up. We had the scatter site on the east side. Yeah, the scatter site. Byron, all of them back there. Bye-bye and all of them, and his sister, them, Tamara and all of them, yeah. All of them, like, we go back that far. Like, if a motherfucker really want to know. Like, see, when you really say you run New Orleans or you ran New Orleans, you got to hit certain spots that certain people gonna know, like, yeah, that bitch was, yeah, I was running. You had Noonie, God bless the dead. This bitch had mini bikes and all this type of shit going on. Lil Wayne, Top had bought Lil Wayne a mini bike, all of that. I had a little bullshit go-kart. All us had our little shit going on. They had some young niggas back there getting money. Like the little young niggas was getting money on the east side. Like, yeah, if y'all ever heard Google, the New Jacks, if you ever heard the New Jacks, all of that type of shit, man, that was genuine shit, man. Them little dudes was really getting some fucking money. Like this really was, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this is what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people always talk about the bad and they always want, oh man, it's bad, this and it was bad and this, that, and other was going on, this, that, and other. But man, truth be told, man, let's get to the real. Like I always say, like Bulu Bayou and all these type of days, like I experienced all this with the east side. Like, truth be told, that's where the east side come from. It wasn't the east first. It wasn't no east side. The east wasn't the east side first. It was HollyGrove east side first. Then the east turned into the east side. Like it's a lot of shit that people be saying and they don't be knowing what they be talking about. They just won't get on the internet and just run their mouth. You hear me? Shout out to Revenge again. You hear me? But yeah, they just be won't talk. But like it's really some thoroughbreds, man. Like dudes really get some money. I'm talking about like we had Slade and them, all of them type of people over there on the east side. Like we had Truck had the corner store right there with the bubble game and the sandwiches. You got the washer right there. You got Titus and them right there next to the washer. You dig? It was like that on that side. Nobody wasn't doing nothing. Nah, let's get this straight. You had niggas over there that was some hitters. And that really will punish something. And if they didn't punish something, they'll get somebody to punish something. That's how that was. But it wasn't on that type of time. Nigga wanted to get some money, have fun, throw the little block parties and all that was going on over there on the east side. And that's what that was. After so long, everybody growing up and everybody get into how you call that, they mind settings and all of this type of shit. Like, but you know, I like my family big. Like I had family on that side. My cousin Eric them, you know, I'm gonna say Shelly them, yeah, Eric them, Smothers them, all of them, Al them. No, that's my family. Like you got Jolly them, like you got all of these type of niggas like that was really some real stand-up niggas on that side, like they wouldn't no flaw niggas, and they still to this day some stand-up niggas. Like, you know, like people they go to all these projects and all these bloggers, they want people to tell a bad side about everything. Well, they got some good. It's more good in the mix of it. Only bad of it is some debt came from a lot of shit. But truth be told, it's still some stand-up guys. It's still niggas that's really moving around, that's still living, that's still breathing, that still means something. You know? Like, and truth be told, when the time comes, I'm gonna start moving around and I'm gonna start going and hit up each one of them and start hollering at them and start letting them, if they won't get on camera, they won't get on camera. If they don't, they don't. You know, but I'm gonna let them put their insight on it and let them, you know, speak their real. Speak their truth, you know? Like, hold on, y'all, let me give me a light. So look, boom. So you know, Jocko, you know, like you got, all right, let's go down the streets on Eastside. You know, you got Hamilton Street. On Hamilton Street, I could go from one end to the other. You had Ferd in them. You had Ferd in them, all of them, Bianca, I think that her sister named Bianca and Bianca and Bettina. The two sisters, you got Aria and them on Dixon, all of this type of shit over there. You know, you got a mod, you know, you got motherfucking, I can't think of this nigga name. Nigga grandma used to sell a fucking, that nigga grandma used to sell us the ice cups right there on Dixon. And one of y'all know, whoever from the hood, y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think that little short fat nigga, man. Fuck. But yeah, so, you know, and then, you know, let's go back on Hamilton Street. You know, they got on Hamilton Street, y'all, like, I'm gonna show y'all whoever, my lookers, the ones that's watching this after I post this, if y'all know these streets, I'm telling y'all could damn near Google these streets and they'll show you. You know, you got Hamilton and Dixon. So we gonna go from Hamilton and Dixon to Hamilton and Peach. Rogers store. That's where everybody used to be at. You know, you got Trandon was back there. You got motherfucking Sonny, who was doing the dog. Look, listen, let me tell y'all something. Anybody from New Orleans, if you was messing with dogs or any of that, I don't care who you was, I don't care what hood you was from. You came on the east side to mess with Sonny to get something done to your dog. I don't care who you was to get the ears clipped, tail clipped, some shots, something like that. You came to Sonny, dog. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you stand for. No, none of that. In New Orleans, Sonny was the man. Trail, he was back there hooking up the music too, man. Trail used to be hooking up music, all that together. The car wash behind Roger, all of that. You know, across the street from Roger, you had Moonicat them, you had Josh and Miss Washington them, you had Yvette them right there, you had Jelly Mama them right there, you had Smiley right there. Like, I could go all the way down the block. You had motherfucking Victor and Willie them on that side of the block. Like, man, I could go in the hood. Like, so this is what I'm saying, this is what I'm telling y'all. Like, I hate that social media done took so many people of mine and like brandish this shit like the. They want to tell stories, but they ain't telling the real stories, man. They got real genuine people, man. Some of these people, they dead and gone. Like Ferdy gone, man. Man, hold up. Moment of silence. This how gangsta I am and how real I keep it. Let's go down the line. We got a lot of them that's dead. Ferdy, Pokey, Dank, Snag, Nat, all of them, Corey Weaver. Like, man, look, man, I go down the line. Boss, Kerry, Shaggy, all of them dudes dead. Like, you know, like, and all that shit sent chills. My hair, I got hair standing up on my arms, y'all. Like, there's a lot of people dead off that side that, like, I fucked with and I cared about. Like, and fuck all that bullshit, what they went through and all of that shit that happened. I don't got nothing to do with that shit. Don't care about none of that shit. Really don't give a fuck about that shit, because My experience with them, what I'm talking about. Like, I can't speak on what nobody was beefing about because that ain't my business, y'all. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with nobody beef, no none of that. I don't care about that shit. Because truth be told, nigga grown now, man. Life short. Time to get ahead and take care of your kids and do what you got to do in life. So far as that right there, I ain't talking about that. But, you know, rest in peace to all of the dead ones off that side. Like that, you know, that's just what that is. Like, rest in peace to them. All of them. Every last one of them that's dead. Rest in peace to them. I love y'all. Like my arm, I got my arm like y'all, like filled up with names from the east side to the west side to the south side to Pitty Town. My name, because this all people I fuck with, and my mom and them had family, Pitty Town, all that. But we gonna get to all that. But to the east side, you know, we had shit going on. We had popping dice games over there. You know, like they had the bar once again with Big Frida, all of this type of shit going on over there, dog. Like, you know, like it was money, it was fun, it was love, it was care, it was genuine. A lot of people don't understand that when I say that, man. But if you was in any one of your hoods, any of that type of shit, you know what went on, man. You know they had the good side. You know they had the good sides to everything. You know everybody won't tell the bad side. Man, look. You had niggas coming down the street. Look, y'all, let me tell y'all how crazy it was on that side. You had niggas I'm talking about. You could be standing up on the corner, y'all, and be hustling, and you got a nigga like Kendrick or my brother Rob or somebody go come run and boo. Bitch, you gonna wonder why you done fell out, nigga that jumped on you and then pushed you down on your back, nigga done bloof. You heard me? Shit like that was going on. You heard me? It was good shit. Like it was all like love. It was love. All the sides was fucking with each other. Who give a fuck what nobody say? Talk your ass off. If you come on here and you come in, you can't say if I'm lying about anything I'm saying, correct it, and we could solve it. But the 17 wall, Gertown, Pitty Town, HollyGrove, Nigga Town, Graveyard. I don't give a fuck where you was from in the 17. If anything went on in the 17, you was able to go there and go to a block party, enter that, go chill, do whatever you want to do. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Nigga ain't about to shoot nothing. No, none of that ain't about to go on. 9 times out of 10, if something did go on, it was for some niggas out of another hood that wasn't from the 17. And when they did, the shit got solved. It wasn't too much that just blew up like that. It was just boom. And nigga, you know, like, and it was over with. It was never, niggas never went on that type of time to where they really just was, man, I'm about to go whack this nigga. I'm about to go kill this nigga because we passed words at the block party. This, that, another. A nigga telling a nigga some shit about some get down or lay down. Man, we ain't have all that dumbass shit going on, man. Like, yeah, we wasn't on that type of time. For the ones who don't know, I'm 38 years old. Like, I ain't no little boy. Like, I'm 38. You heard me? Like, I grew up around the good times. Like, I grew up with niggas was really taking care of stuff. If you fucked up, nigga go make sure, nigga go bop you across your head and sing it to your mama, and your mama go bop you across your head again. That's how it was when I was coming up. Like, nowadays, you can't bop a kid across the head because that kid might bop you across your head. It was shit like, it wasn't none of that going on. We ain't have none of that going on. You know, Eastside. I'm HollyGrove. When I say HollyGrove, I'm HollyGrove, period, point blank. In the side, you gonna say I'm HollyGrove. Like, I stayed on every side. I stayed in Pitty Town. I stayed in Nigga Town. Like, you know, I just don't say nothing. But now I'm about to start saying some shit. I'm about to start talking my shit and popping my shit for my hood. Like everybody else doing, they popping their shit for their hood. And this, that, another. So I'm gonna pop my shit for my hood. You heard me? And when I say my hood, I'm talking about the 17th as a whole. I ain't counting nothing out. I ain't counting nothing out because I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. Whatever going on, that's what's going on. I'm talking about the 17th period. I'm part 4, I'm part 2, part 1, part 2, part 3. However long it take for me to just till I finish talking. That's what I'm doing. I'm on it. Like, cause I really feel like shit need to be talked about. Like, you really had some genuine stand-up guys in the 17th ward that ain't being talked about, but you got niggas all over on the internet. They talking about what's going on, woo, this, that, another. But truth be told, a lot of niggas from other hoods, they was coming in the 17th to get their shit, dealing with niggas in the 17th to get their shit, do whatever, woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, truth be told, you had a lot of niggas that was Job Corps days. We could go Job Corps days because Job Corps on the east side. You know, they had a lot of niggas on that wasn't even from HollyGrove, none of that. They had to come to Job Corp. All that type of shit. Them dudes wasn't never on that type. They weren't scared to come back there, none of that. They ain't had to be. Because nigga wasn't on that type of time, man. You got to get from back here, man. You ain't from back here. This, that, another. It wasn't none of that. Like, it wasn't none of that going on. So, you know, when some people be like, oh, man, you know, you going some hoods, and nigga be like, man, you got to get from back here, homie. You ain't from back here. Man, respect go a long way. I learned that from my hood back in the G. Respect go a long way, man. Like, when niggas was coming get respect in our hoods, niggas was letting niggas eat. Niggas was letting niggas get money. All of that. If you came back there and you went from back there, nigga was letting you eat. Nigga let you get some money. Long as you ain't disrespectful, no none of that, nigga accept you. If you was somebody's cousin and you came back there, they wasn't tripping on you, no none of that. You could come back there, chill, lamp out, whatever. Like, nigga wasn't tripping. My schools, I went to school on that side, Eastside. I went to Benjamin. You heard me? If you don't know about Judah P. Benjamin on that side, on Eastside, HollyGrove, you don't know. You heard me? West Side, I went to Dunbar. You heard me? This one, I'm gonna give y'all a little insight right quick, a rush through right quick. Dunbar, that's on the west side. That's still the 17th. Gertown, I went to Daniel. You heard me? Like, so, yeah, went to Daniel. You know, let's go a little further. On Carrollton, I went to Lafayette. On Carrollton. You know, we keep on going. Where y'all want to go? I went to Wright. That's right there, 12 or 13, something like that. Went to Wright. I went to Fauché for a month. I got put out of Fauché, though. You hear me? Because I got caught in the bathroom shooting dice. I left out that bitch and I had to go to alternative school. All of that. Like, I even went to Job. That's how I ended up going to Job Corp, truth be told. So, you know, any of these hoods that they talking about, I done been in there. In the project in the Calio, I was on the hill in the project in the Calio. I used to fuck front of town, Danny. You know, that was my dude. Whatever. Back in town, all of that. But we talking about the east side, though. We talking about the east side. Stand up guys, real niggas who really go teach you something, who really talk. I think a lot of them niggas on our side, our side, you know, one of the best sides. I think they used to be teaching us shit, and I think they ain't know they was teaching us some shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I think the boy was teaching us some shit, and they ain't even know themselves they was teaching us. Some shit I know they was teaching us, but some shit I don't think they know they was teaching us, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it was love. It was love is love. Like, man, let me think. You had the wine, them had the ball. You even had Kendra standing on the corner right there from the ball. Like, for the ones who was on that side, they know Kendra was standing on the side by the ball right there. Curly head and blue eyes. This is where I get this from on my head right here. Curly head and blue eyes. If y'all stayed on that side, my cousin Shelly and them stayed on that side, on that corner right there too, my auntie Tina. But at this time, Kendra was standing on that corner right there at this time. And curly head and blue eyes, Wine, motherfucking ass. My dog Wine, this bitch, he come to the corner playing. Bitch, the police right there. I'm thinking this bitch playing. I'm rolling up, y'all. This bitch, police coming. I'm thinking he playing. I'm still rolling up, man. The police done pulled up. I'm trying to throw the weed in my mouth, swap, eat the weed, all of this type of shit over there. Like, man, none of that shit was, boy, that boy tried to come hit me with the billy club. I punched that boy, but my hand hit his vest. So when my hand hit his vest, that boy hit me across my eye with the fucking flashlight or whatever. Them bitches put me in the back of the police car, whatever, and took me to Charity. I had to get 8 stitches in my eye, you dig? But yeah, truth be told, like, a lot of niggas be like, man, I ain't do this when I was younger, this, that, no, there's a lot of shit. Niggas got throwing crosses, niggas said whole shit when they was younger, shit they shouldn't have did, this, that, no. I know I got, man, my loyalty played on me a lot in the hood on that side. You know, just truth be told, like, and it shouldn't have, but it did. Nigga overcame that shit. Nigga talk to niggas. You know, like, a lot of shit could be overcame if people stick together and they put their mind to it, but it can't. Because everybody, the first thing they think about, man, I'm about to kill this nigga and get this nigga out the way. I'm about to do this to this nigga, this, that, another. And really, truth be told, dog, like, a lot of that shit, and really, when I say a lot of the shit, 80 to 90% of the shit that go on could be resolved without killing. But they not gonna do it. That's just not in them. That's just not in a lot of people. It ain't just on The 17 is period. It's in New Orleans, period. That goes on everywhere. Nah, truth be told, don't too much go on in the 17 right now like that. Like you don't hear too much, on the news about the 17 wall or this, that, and other. It's just a lot of stealing. But at the end of the day, for the whole New Orleans as a whole, it's like New Orleans make a lot of money, y'all. Like the right people get overlooked down there. The wrong people get the right recognition, and the right people get the wrong recognition. Y'all let that sink in. The right people get the wrong recognition, and the wrong people get the right recognition. Let that sink in. It's mind elevation, self-preservation with me, man. I got partners and all that still in the hood and all that. I fuck with them. We might don't see each other every day or this, that, and other, and I got some I don't fuck with because I feel like they don't fuck with me. So, and with that being said, that's just what that is. Is the love gone? No, because when you love somebody, that love will always be there. I don't know how some others feel. What I stand on this real shit, though. If I loved you once, I still love you. I still love you and don't fuck with you. But now, nigga, on my hook and say, like, I did some whole shit towards them and the little shit that did go on, nigga, I put that shit up. Like, and showed a nigga like it was different. Nigga threw me in the cross or whatever. So a nigga can't call me. I don't know fake shit. I ain't in no nigga paperwork. I don't know none of that. I don't roll like that. I don't do all that. Like, I done been under the gun so many times. Like, and let me show you when I say I've been under the gun so many times. On the east side, I've been under the gun. They try to give me the tail on motherfuckers. I ain't doing that shit. On the west side, under the gun, they trying to give me the tail on niggas. I ain't doing that shit. I don't know. I can't tell you nothing I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was my both sides, the east side and the west side. That was my sides I ran. Period. Like the hardest. So that's where all my trouble came from. Like all of the bullshit came from out my own hood. Like I ran into bullshit, running into my behind bullshit, going to jail for my partner stashes and shit. Like, but I wasn't tripping because that's a part of it. When you living and you in the hood or whatever, that's a part of it, dog. Like, that's a part of that, dog. Like, everybody won't say all this, that, and other, man, that was his and this, that, and other. Dog, if you get popped for a nigga shit, dog, like, that was your lick. Now, I can understand love. I can understand, it's different situations for different people because you could be put in a situation where y'all could be right there together, and the nigga don't want to take their charge, and trying to let both y'all go to jail for this shit. It's called TYC, man. Take your charge, man. You hear me? Like, some niggas want you to go to court and y'all fight that out in court, man. We both could beat this, man. Don't say nothing and this, that, and other. It's different scenarios for different people, y'all. Like, I don't know how everybody wrote, but it's different scenarios for different people. But, I just had to come on here and give y'all this rundown about the east side, man, because, like, truth be told, like they had everybody, like, man, we got Tosh and Wine and Boo and them, like they had everybody off that side that's like, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my cousin, man, damn, dog, Erica, B-Zach, you heard me? Like, man, I miss my love, man. Lazak, B-Zach, man, I miss my love, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I can't hold y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I miss everybody, truth be told, but that's my heart right there. That was B-Zach. That was my yeah right there for real. You heard me? Like Erica, that was my fucking A man. See, man. But y'all, like, man, listen, this is what I want y'all to do for me, man, from the heart, man. Like everybody, like if y'all got partners, y'all got people that y'all still could intertwine with, family still living or whatever, man, hold on to them. I'm telling y'all, man, hold on to them. Man, listen, I ain't never been scared to drop a tear or drop a bullet. Let that sink into y'all. You heard me? I ain't never been scared to show nobody that I fucking love or any of that. That's what that is. That's that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the same time, if I don't like you, if I don't fuck with you, I tell you I don't fuck with you. It ain't gotta be, I ain't about to start acting funny with you and then, no, I'm gonna tell you right then and there, look, I ain't fucking with you. Or it might just be shown, we might just don't see each other, we might don't say nothing to each other. But all that fake shit, I ain't with that shit. You hear me? So that's why I come in on that. That's why, that's why I say what I say, and that's why I do what I do. Like, and I move how I move. You know what I'm saying? Like, my face card good. I could go anywhere I want in New Orleans. Like I don't have to worry about nothing because I ain't fuck over nobody in the city. My face card good. Like I ain't fuck over nobody. I could be out where I want. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that wasn't me trying that. That was just me being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good in the East, the Goose, everywhere. Like this what y'all like, this what I try to get people to understand. There's a lot of niggas that's really good just like me, could do just like me, and really move just like me when it come down to that type of shit. Like, I mean, that's just what it is. But man, like salute to all my people on the east side, HollyGrove, aka Job Corps side. I love y'all. Like I love all y'all. Everybody that I had dealings with, from dead to still alive. Like I love y'all, dog. Like any of y'all that won't get y'all story out there, we could make it to where we could go live on YouTube, whatever, whoop whoop, and we could talk about some shit. I'm gonna have a green room. I'm about to put a green room together and everything so people could just talk. We just want to talk about the good shit, man. Like, talk about some of our day was after years gone, like we had some clowns. Man, DJ Donald, man, like damn, man, like my dog Donald got killed over going to get his fucking son bike back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, we could, man, it's so much I could talk about, man. Like, you had Juanita and them, man, like, like, damn, bro, you had Miss Wanda Stowe. Like you had Chipper cutting hair. Now, one of the top barbers in HollyGrove, I can't forget Jim, man. I can't forget Jim, man. Hey, look, if you talk about the east side of the barber, and you don't talk about Jim, you ain't talking about nobody. We just go talk about that right now. That was the first nigga I know. Like, nigga, you talking about you got money or this, that, and other, you're in a rush to go do something, all right, pay me 30, and you skip the line. Nigga, shit like that, nigga. Like Jim, yeah, nigga. Yeah, this real. General Organ right there on the corner. Yeah, Graham's house. Yeah, nigga, this real. Like, this ain't no play. Like, yeah, you got man, there's so many people, man. Like, damn, dog, like off that side, dog. Like, man, it's just salute to y'all, man. If I forgot y'all, like anything, just, man, respect is love and respect, man. Like, I thank y'all for the experience I had with y'all, like, like all of that, like, it's love, like, I swear to God, like, it's love. Man, look, I respect all of the love, everything that I got off that side, man. You heard me? Like, I ain't gonna even lie, like, it was love. You heard me? Me and that bitch K-Dog was just talking about our good days, like, big brother, like, and my big brother, like, real talk, like, him and John Wayne, them niggas, like, man, listen, let me tell y'all something. Like, far as going all over block parties, DJs, all of that type of shit, we did that. It wasn't nowhere that a block party was that if you was off the east side, like you went there. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, you went there, like uptown, downtown, around town, across the river, wherever there was a block party, we were pulling up. Know why we was pulling up? Because there wasn't no beef going on. We didn't have to worry about nobody doing this, that, and other. Man, look, bitch, shoot this nigga up, bitch. Yeah, we ain't worry about none of that, man. But salute to y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all want to hear more about the east side, whatever y'all want to know about Job Corps side, aka Mid City. I got cousins that was from Mid City. I let them shoot the shit to y'all and let y'all see what it was popping from Mid City. We got Bookman them, all of them from Mid City, Kurt them, all of them, Big Ben, all of them from Mid City. Shout out to them boys, you heard me? Like, it was good. Like, we really had some real get money niggas between. But I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Like, I'm giving y'all the real. I swear to God. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so y'all can get the hit when I'm doing that, Word, real talk. Them Easts, man, they be them East Sides, man. Everybody be them East Sides, man. But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll be back at y'all with another one. You hear me? Tomorrow, I'm gonna do part 2. I'm gonna do the west side tomorrow, part 2, my grandma's side. My grandma stayed on part 2, west side, HollyGrove, New Orleans. You hear me? Big time tip side for the OGs and the old niggas. Y'all remember big time tips, Ghost Town. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that. Y'all remember Ghost Town and all that for the OGs. You know what I'm saying? If you're from New Orleans, once again, here we go once again. If you're from New Orleans and you ran anywhere in the 17, into that, any of these clubs, into that, Like Slim said, I used to rock the Club 49, back to 9-3, hoes giving me love, niggas giving me daps and hugs. But no, we talking about Ghost Town because he was in that bitch too. If y'all listen to Slim songs, he gonna tell y'all he was rocking Ghost Town. I was standing outside. He said that was way back then when I was selling rocks. Bounce was the shit then. Niggas gave him my props. You heard me? Sitting outside, he was too young to go in there. He was standing outside Ghost Town, he was too young to go in there. You heard me? So y'all gotta stay tuned, man. I got a lot coming for y'all, man. Part 2, West Side, HollyGrove, Ghost Town, aka Tip Side, aka HollyGrove, OBC side. You heard me? AKA EBB, I meant to say AKA K Unit, all that. Yeah, we gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get on that side. Let me see what they talking about. Hold up. Too loud. All right. He said. All right, see, look. All right, let me give you a little rough draft right quick. See, Gentilly. See, I stayed in Gentilly with my partner Quincy and Gentilly. See, I'm doing all that in my other parts. I'm going all the way through the city. Wherever that I ran in the city, I'm hitting all parts. But I will tell you something about Gentilly. You know the store right there on the corner, right there, what that is, Louisa, I think, right there in Chef, or one of them right there. They got the Winn-Dixie, whatever they got, the shoe store, Athlete Foot, one of them, and they had all of that right there. But there was the what it was, Wagner's or something. It was whatever that store was right there on that corner right there. Man, I done went to jail up there and everything at that store up there on that corner, little home. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna talk about Gentilly because we ran through Gentilly. You know what I'm saying? I ran with some real niggas out Gentilly too. I'm gonna talk about them too. You hear me? There's a lot I'm gonna talk about, y'all. Like, cause man, I feel like it need to be talked about. It's all love. Like everywhere I was and everything I was doing, it was all love. It wasn't none of that shooting shit, man. Niggas really could be out and then have to worry about a nigga spinning the bin and come and hit you up or none of that. You know, like now you gotta worry about that shit. And truth be told, like this just from the heart, y'all. I feel like a lot of that shit in the city could be stopped because there's a lot of niggas, uncles and everything. They could tell them stop it or, you know, do whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, I got a lot of shit to talk about in with my city and everything, and I'm gonna do that like cause I feel like you need to be talked about. Everybody will know the bad about New Orleans, but dog, let me tell y'all, New Orleans to me is the second Vegas because of the simple fact because it's so much fun in New Orleans. Everybody talk about the bad, but it's so much fun. You know, like bad going everywhere. People don't tell you that Vegas, Cali, everywhere people go visit. These places people go visit, Miami, all of this type of shit is bad everywhere. So, you know, like, I don't know what they get off. New Orleans fucked up, don't get it wrong, y'all, but it's some good in there, and I'm about to tell a good, all my good. I know about that bitch. You hear me? I ran in the Calio project. I stayed in the Calione Rattle. You hear me? Like Magnolia. I ain't staying in Magnolia. I used to run through the Magnolia. Like I ain't never staying in Magnolia. Calio, I ran in the Calio. Florida project. I stayed back there for a little while with a LeBron, and then I stayed back there with my cousin them. And Steve out the Florida project. He dead and gone. Rest in peace. That's fam. You know what I'm saying? And I knew people out the Desire and shit. And plus I had people across the canal, my family on Tupelo and shit like that. So it's a lot of shit that I'm gonna run through in the city. And you know, I ran the city. Like that's why I be chilling, y'all. Like I take care of my kids. I got a kid in college and everything, y'all. So like I be chilling. You know, I'm 38. So, you know, like they call me Unc. I'm gonna put the emphasis in Unc, you know, and show y'all like I gotta talk. Niggas that wasn't my uncles and this, that, and other. When I was growing up, they held on to us and treated us like they nephews and nieces and all of that type of shit. They did that. I salute all them guys. Like the West Side, like part 2 tomorrow. West Side HollyGrove, y'all. Ghost Town, aka Tip Side, Olive Branch, OBC, EBB. We go talk about all that. Conrad Park, for the ones who know about Conrad Park. You know the side where they got Lil Wayne picture posted at on Olive. I think that's Dublin or one of them right there, Olive and Dublin, by the Kelton Park right there, by Phase 3 Body Shop. That's what Lil Wayne pitch at. You know, like we gonna talk about that side. You hear me? Like, so y'all stay tuned, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay focused out there, y'all. Like, man, tell y'all people y'all love a man. Ain't nothing wrong with telling y'all people y'all love a man if y'all fuck with a man. Like, you know, whatever, man. Like, it ain't gotta be. Like, some people got they pride stop a lot of shit, y'all. Like, so don't let that pride get in the way of nothing, y'all. You know, I let my loyalty betray me when I was younger. But you know, that's why when you're younger, you learn while you're younger, and you grow through what you go through. Mind elevation, self-preservation. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tune in, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I got y'all, man. It's all love, man. I got y'all. 100. Honey.